See, individual tumbling now here going diagonally across the mat. That's fine, but it doesn't score as much as if you had the squad members actually synchronized in those passes. Back handspring up to Cupies is what the stunt is called. Nicely done. Retake, back up. Those are called arabesque, where the leg comes straight out, supposed to be perfectly horizontal, and double full twist dismounts. Well done. And now they're setting up for basket tosses. Let's check the height. They stretch, double full twist. Lay out front. That was really high. That's a great job on that. And now they're working their pyramid sequence. They change sizes. Watch the pop up. Pretty good. Could have been a little crisper on the landing there.
There are 15 teams in this final round. Each performance is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. It must include a sideline cheer like this.
I mean, the important thing on the cheer is not so much about difficulty, but rather how well they simulate leading the crowd at home at a game. And Memphis had a great routine last year. The cheer portion was not that good, and it really hurt them. So they worked on trying to improve it and make it really the type of cheer that a crowd could really yell with. Let's see how they score. Doing a lot better job. You can see the crowd yelling here. Whoop, missed one stunt on the left, which is distracting, and a little bobble on the right as well.
The Tigers under the direction of Frankie Conklin and Carol Lloyd.
The front handspring into a load here. Pop up, X out, fulls. That X out, they pop the legs out and then do a full twist for their landing. It's like they're setting up what's called a tower pyramid. Full twist up. And to kind of press it there, that ideally should land straight at the top. But a great routine by Memphis, no major mistakes. Much better on the cheer, too.
We'll await the judges' score. A perfect score would be a 500.
And we look again here. Look at this layout front, way up there, and hits that layout position at the top. Little stag pyramids on the right and left. The switch, now here they go over, and watch the pop up. They should land facing the front and straight legs.
Memphis finishes with a 4.27.
That's a great start.
Welcome to the 2009 College Cheerleading National Championship. Along with Jeff Webb, I am Amy Bender. What a competition this is going to be. College cheerleading's best squads are here to compete for the crown. Jeff, these teams are all so elite, so good. What does it take to win?
Well, Amy, first of all, it comes down to consistency. If you make a major mistake at this level, you're done. Then it gets down to how well are the skills actually performed by each team and how difficult are they.
Another thing that these teams cannot overlook, the cheer portion. A traditional cheer is required in each routine.
That's right. And on this part, the judges tried to envision the squad at home, in front of their crowd, at an athletic event, and then they try to see, is this the type of material the crowd will actually yell with?
The University of Oklahoma practicing in the rehearsal hall, but here on the competition floor, it's Minnesota.
They start right out with synchronized standing back tucks. Partner stunts. It's called a ball up heel stretch. They go up to a tuck position and they hit the heel stretch at the top. Arabesques. Leg all the way out with double full twist. Pop up. Liberties, and unfortunately, one stunt didn't really get up there. That's going to hurt. Synchronized basket tosses. Pop up to stags. A little miss. Again, they didn't get the feet all the way up to the leg. Should be very crisp. Same thing in the middle. See, that's being held by the foot. That foot should be on the leg.
Minnesota has competed here at Nationals since 1993. They finished in 8th place last year.
This is a program that's really improving. Under bet freeze. Giving you an idea of what they do with their crowd at the Big Ten. Again, a good traditional type cheer, easy for the crowd to follow. That's the most important thing on points. And at home, by the way.
There are no alternates on this team this year. Each team member that cheered this season competed right here on this floor.
X out, full twist on the basket toss. Another basket. X out, full twist. That's better on the pyramids there. Pop down, up. Well done. Could be a little faster on the transition. Good technique, though. A little struggle that needs to pop right up and be straight. A good job by Minnesota. Solid routine.
The University of Minnesota will check that score when we come back. Welcome back. The University of Minnesota ends up with a 393.5. So how are the teams scored? We asked the cheerleaders to tell you.
Performances are judged by 3 major categories.
The first is a sideline cheer tape worth 15 points.
The second is the music portion of our routine,
Including partner stunts, basket tosses, tumbling, and pyramids.
These count for 50 points on each judge's score sheets.
Finally, the cheer section where the criteria is crowd leading ability, practicality of skills,
an overall cheer impression. This counts for 35 points.
May the best team win!
University of Kansas getting ready for their opportunity to take the floor. But first up, some highlights from some of our other squads. The University of Tennessee.
Tennessee, another one of those great SEC schools. Big crowds, lots of school spirit. They do a great job.
This team under the direction of Joy Postel. A very young squad. 9 brand new members on this team, only 1 senior on the squad.
And the youth of the squad shows up a little bit in this routine. It's put together well. Those are some really good double twisting basket tosses, by the way. But on some of the stunts, they're just not quite crisp enough. They just stick a little better. Good X out full there. You can see just a little bit of a bobble needs to stick better. Tennessee, another great SEC squad with a big crowd every week.
Florida State making their first appearance at this championship, and making finals was a first mission accomplished.
We're all really happy to be here. Our goal is to make it to finals, and we did that. So today we're just going to go out there, just do the best we can do. That's all we can do. Just have fun and just show our fans, you know, what we can do and just represent our school well.
Florida State under the direction of Stacy Sutton. She's bringing this program along. Expect to see great things from them in the future.
Come on now! Florida State! Florida!
Take a look at part of Florida State's cheer. Again, they're used to a big, rowdy crowd. Tallahassee.
Come on now! Florida State! No!
The University of Oklahoma, another strong program.
Yeah, this is definitely a program on the rise. They're doing better and better every year. And it's amazing, Amy, that this team really shows so well here at the championship. As busy as they are, like some of the other squads, with the BCS championship this year, top men's and women's basketball programs. So they're an awfully busy squad at home as well.
A look at the standings so far. Memphis out in front with that 427. Well, you mentioned busy squads. Here's one here as well, the University of Kansas, Jeff.
Yeah, you're right, the defending basketball champions. Kansas is a squad that is improving every year again. Their program is more and more solid. Set up for rewinds, a little back flip, up. And you can see they did not get one up. The timing is off. That will cause a deduction. Up to heel stretches. Well done. Double full twist. Ready for their basket tosses. Full twist. Important on those baskets to really reach before you do your trick. Get their maximum height. Pyramid sequence, good stick. Again, notice how solid they are. Those Swedish ball when they bring the leg up. Turning to the front. Again, very solid on that sequence.
Jeff, for such a young squad, I've been impressed with this routine so far.
Amy, I was at that national championship basketball game and got to see Kansas when they played Memphis and got to see both teams in action at a game, and Kansas and Memphis both were just terrific. Really added a lot to the whole atmosphere at the game, which is what they're supposed to do.
The Jayhawks are under the direction of Corey Stone and Kat Jarzmkowski. Oh, they've done a great job.
Okay, now they're lined up for the musical part of their ending. Here they go. They toss up heel stretches. And ready for basket tosses in the back. There's the stretch. Could have been a little higher. You want to get the maximum points, it's got to go higher. Here comes the pop-up and the handstands. Well done. Hard. And look, they pop right to the feet. Great balance, great coordination.
And great fan support for the cheerleading team. It's nice to see the support from the Kansas Jayhawks.
And here we look in slow motion. Watch the swing through. She comes down, both guys with the feet. They push. She straightens. When she gets to the top, she twists. They got that assist in the front with that guy. That'll count off a little bit. Should be single base.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Kansas ends up with a 402.5. Still to come, Charnel Wright joins us from the rehearsal hall.
The pressure is high at this part of the warm-up arena. You have right behind me Kentucky practicing, and just moments ago, UCF was practicing right next to them. They were right here as rivals upstairs practicing, and also downstairs for the competition as well.
Before we get back to the Battle of Kentucky and UCF, the top 1A dance teams took the floor earlier for the hip-hop championship. Our dance expert, Jenny Lure, has the details.
The hip-hop dance competition was added to the college championships back in 2004, and 2 schools have owned the championship trophy. Cincinnati won the first 3 titles before being unseated by Memphis, the reigning 2-time champions. Memphis would not make it 3 in a row, however, despite some creative choreography and costuming. Florida State earned a top 5 spot in the hip-hop division for the first time. Florida State having some fun representing their school colors. And the Wisconsin Badgers dance team grabbed the judges' attention with this routine.
Looks like we're going to take over the game.
Wisconsin using some creative costuming choreography as well, and a little shock value. The hip-hop competition came down to just 2 teams, however, and LSU, who's finished 4th the past 2 years, in semifinals looked like the team that could challenge for the championship. The first thing that you notice about LSU, not only are they wearing their school colors, but they have big hair. And they're going to use that to their advantage visually in this routine. A great hip-hop stall. Couple of girls coming out of that early. Points are probably taken off there for synchronization. Although LSU has a slower style of hip-hop, they are so synchronized. You can tell that LSU is having so much fun with this routine. The style really matches them. And you can hear in the background of their music, part of their fight song, Hold That Tiger. Great performance by LSU. But it wasn't quite enough. This championship breaks a 2-year hiatus as a runner-up for Cincinnati. You can see similarities in LSU and Cincinnati's routines. They both have creative costuming that matches their school colors. But a huge difference you'll see, Cincinnati's routine features faster movements. Great hip-hop style right there. A great thing for the crowd during the hip-hop competition, teams tend to use several different pieces of music to fit together their routine and change it up a little bit throughout to keep the crowd's involvement. This is a great partner section here. A great visual, a difficult move to pull off. Congratulations again to Cincinnati, national champions.
Jenny, thank you. So Cincinnati brings home another hip-hop championship. Congratulations to the Bearcats. So who will be the 1A cheerleading champion? When we return, the UCF Knights will make their statement. Don't go away.
Now this is really going to make your eyes pop. It's Lash Black.
Out as UCF prepares to take the floor. But first, let's take a look at some performances from earlier. Here's the University of Cincinnati.
Cincinnati with some great baskets there, full twists. This synchronized tumbling perfectly together. Look at the X-out baskets. Give good height.
Strong spirit program overall at Cincinnati. We just saw the hip-hop championship go to the Bearcats. Ole Miss.
The University of Mississippi, another great cheerleading program. Synchronized tumbling there. Come in for their stunts. Full twist up. The arabesque out. Could be a little sharper. Rewinds. A little help. You can see kind of missed one on the left. Hard stunt, double full twist.
Here's a look at the standings. Memphis still out in front with that 427.
We're about to go to another level. The order of competition is determined by a drawing. In that drawing, Central Florida and the University of Kentucky drew back-to-back. Central Florida is going to go first, Kentucky next. What does that do to competition? Does somebody have the advantage, Jeff?
Well, Amy, the onus is really on UCF. They go first. If they go out there, they do their routine perfectly, then the pressure shifts to Kentucky. If UCF makes a major mistake, Kentucky can coast a little bit. All they've got to do is get through their routine without an error. If UCF's routine is perfect, the pressure is really on UK to leave it all on the mat.
Well, in 2003, the Knights of UCF were able to break the stranglehold that Kentucky had on the 1A championship. And 4 years later, the hometown favorite did it again. Can the Knights put a third trophy in the display case?
And Amy, Central Florida, a very talented team, great athletes. Just see if they can hit it. That's what it comes down to. Punch fronts, rather than the traditional standing back tucks, the punch fronts are harder. Here comes your synchronized tumbling. See if they're together. Yes. Get ready for the baskets. Little side somersault with a twist. Reload the basket, X out full. Good height. Back roll up. Oh, well done. Perfect. They switch legs, pop it back up to a Cupid. Oh, struggling on the right. That'll cost him a little bit. Good transition. Back to the Arabian where they do a half twist to a layout front flip. See their pyramid sequence. Back flip up to the stomach. Again, look how solid this is. Perfectly balanced.
The Knights with a strong routine so far. This team under the direction of Linda Gooch.
So far, so good on the cheer. Again, they're using the signs up in the stunts to lead the crowd. Little trickery there, a little full twist around.
Jeff, what you notice with these elite teams more than any other teams here at the competition is how quickly they move from one thing to the next over and over again. It's almost hard to call it because it's all happening so quickly.
That's right. That's just the result of good technique and good choreography. Here we go, up to Cupid. Oh, little bobble in the middle. Rewinds. Getting a little bit of help, which will cost them a couple of points. Double full twist, just great form. Ready for some baskets. There's that twisting side somersault. Very difficult. Nobody else has done those. Back handspring into the pyramid. Swedish ball stick. Now here comes the transition. Invert. Back up, a little bubble. Not much. Very strong routine by UCF.
The fan base loved it, Jeff. One of the more creative routines we have seen at this competition so far.
Absolutely. And here we look at part of that routine. Liberties. Come back down. Look at the balance here and the strength. Unassisted, they flip it over to the other hand. Very difficult, but on the right, notice they're getting some help there. That's an assisted stunt. That counts off a little bit. Here's that incredible final pyramid sequence. The twist around, the ending, stick.
We'll get the score for UCF when we come back. But meanwhile, what were the Wildcats doing while UCF was on the floor? They were watching their rivals. Now they know what they have to do. We welcome welcome you back to the Milk House here at the Wide World of Sports Complex at Walt Disney World. UCF watching a playback of their routine. The judges give them a 4.54. They're in first place. Here is the University of Kentucky. So much has been said about this program. You can feel it in the audience. Everybody is just ready to see what they can do.
Well, UCF did their job. They put the bar up there, so now the pressure shifts to Kentucky. A little difference in style here. Kentucky maybe not quite so creative, but very solid on the technique. As you see, one arm, pike rewind, incredibly difficult. They make it look easy. Now they're going to show you some synchronized tumbling, a couple of back handsprings, and everybody with full twists.
Wow.
Look at the handstands. Now there's some difficulty and some balance for you. And they pop it right back up to heel stretches. So difficult. Double full twist. And again, you can see a little difference in pace, not quite as fast paced with the transitions, but so solid and so difficult.
That's right, just something nice. Oh, I think they like that.
Notice how the legs come up exactly together, very solid.
It is amazing how much they pack into 2.5 minutes.
Start out with back tucks. Kentucky's traditional cat spell-out cheer. And I believe those baskets are a little off. Those should have hit on the word, cats. It's a little bit off.
We almost don't have enough room on the graphic to get all of the championships in.
I tell you, there's a lot of movement here, and there's a lot of walking. I think UCF's cheer was actually better than Kentucky's. And maybe they're trying to show too much difficulty in the cheer and not lead the crowd as much. But there is some difficulty. That's called a tick-tock, where they switch from one leg to the other. Very difficult. You ready for the baskets? Pike double full. Look how quickly they come right back in. It's because they land it perfectly. Heel switches, change legs. And again, look how solid it is.
The University of Kentucky. The energy in this building, unbelievable.
The Kentucky started their routine with this incredible stunt sequence. Watch, it's going to be a pike flip or just a one-arm rewind. Bam! A little help on the right stunt. That'll cost them a little bit. The difficulty is incredible. Now we look at this, what's called a tick-tock sequence. And again, I noticed the press up. Not perfect. It should hit at the top. But watch how they change legs here. A little press down and a pop, and they change legs right there. And again, a little on the right, a good save.
So did Kentucky do enough to surpass UCF? And don't forget, there are others still to come. It's the University of Kentucky with a near-perfect performance. Kentucky sits atop the standings now, all alone with a 473.5. We talk so much about the importance of leading a crowd, so last fall we went to Tuscaloosa to see UK and Bama in action.
The crowd revved up and ready to go. Roll Tide, roll.
A picture-perfect Saturday afternoon, and the cheerleaders were at their best.
So you have two games going on. You have the football game, and then you have the cheerleading game going on. So it really adds more to the game.
Well, a spot of blue and a sea of red. The Kentucky cheerleaders had their work cut out for them.
Roll time.
As much as possible for, like, we have defense signs, we have louder signs, everything just to try to get the crowd to yell with us. Using signs is a really good crowd involvement because it helps the crowd know what you're doing and give a little hint like C-A-T-S, like, oh, come on, we're doing catch, shake it around.
When it's like a big down, like third down, you kind of wave your mag, try to get the fans up, get them moving around.
You know, the more people you get involved, the louder it gets, so the harder it is for the offense to call an audible or to complete a play in the right fashion.
Now, some fans, they really don't need the cheerleaders to get into the action, but we're sure glad they're there.
Here comes the Crimson Tide. Amy, a reminder that as part of this competition, each team during the fall has to make a highlight videotape, send it in, showing their squad in action with their crowd, how they lead the crowd on campus. That counts for 15 points all the way through the finals, so that'll be a consideration here. They start right out with synchronized back tucks. Here comes some synchronized tumbling. Double Cupies. You got one guy holding two girls. Got a little help there, but that is a very difficult stunt. Takes a lot of strength. Front handspring. Whoop. Pop you right back up to the Liberty. Cartwheel into heel stretches. Nice move. Double twist dismounts, perfectly timed together. Good pace on this routine. Whoa, a little backflip up. Oh, great job. Alabama with some difficulty here.
Alabama won the national title back in 1984. That's the last time they did it. But they are very proud of this program. They finished consistently in the top 5 year after year.
Well, and they've had some outstanding routines put together the last few years, but they've somehow had a major error in every one of those. So far, that hasn't happened here today.
It may be due to the senior leadership. There are 6 seniors on this squad. They've all been here before.
Tick-tock, switching legs, well done. I'm impressed by this Alabama squad. Double full in the front. Little pyramid sequence here. Pop up, it's Swedish Falls. Tighten it up, go over the top.
Very creative.
Full twist, a little bit of a miss on the right side, but that's about it. They didn't miss it this time.
A strong routine by Alabama.
And let's look at these, what I call double Cupies. One guy, notice the help with the spotters, kind of stabilizing it. Is so difficult. A full twist around so hard. That's some strength and balance there, folks.
Alabama comes away with a 4.59.
Wow.
That's good enough for second place right now.
That is a great accomplishment for that program. They are really on the move.
Next up, the Tigers from LSU.
Start right out with standing back tucks. Here's another squad with a load of talent. That synchronized tumbling. Well done. They actually move the formation to the sides of the mat. Here we go. Back handspring. Into liberties. Little waterfall dismount. And they pop it back up. Into heel stretches. Double full twist dismounts. Well done. This side summy twist. Missed one on the farce on the right side. Back handspring in the throw up. Came up short on the right side. Didn't quite make it up there. Good recovery. Oh, that's what happens. When you miss something, there's so much packed in these routines, very difficult to get back on pace.
And that's where this cheer portion comes in handy. You can kind of take the opportunity to regroup as a team. This is a veteran squad. There are 8 seniors on this team as well.
LSU under the direction of Pauline Zernock. He's been there a pretty good while and done a great job. You know, people just don't realize now, Amy, how much time it takes to be a college cheerleader. You know, they're not just working on routines like this. They go to alumni events, they do pep rallies, they're really busy.
And smart, too. This team, a 3.3 GPA from LSU.
Double full twists in the baskets. Notice they pop it right back up. They do a swing through. A little bit of a stumble. Notice the timing's not perfect.
The Tigers from LSU.
A lot of talent, but a few bobbles for LSU this time. That's not going to move them up there ahead of Kentucky, certainly. Look at the double full twists. Here's that little swing through. Make it look easy, but it's hard.
Tigers! So just where did LSU place? We'll find out when we come back.
I can't do it!
Back here, backstage, LSU watching their performance of 402.5. That ties them at 5th with Kansas. Some highlights from some of our other squads. This is Mississippi State.
Melissa Nichols, the head coach at Mississippi State, doing a great job. This program's team is getting better every single year. Outstanding athletes.
Very tricky.
Little side summy up.
Here's Western Kentucky.
Yeah, and Western Kentucky making it to the finals in the first year of their step up to Division 1A. Great arabesque. You see the leg almost perfectly straight out.
Look at the standings so far. There's Kentucky, Alabama, UCF with one team to go. The Ohio State University.
Ohio State under Coach Judy Bunting. Longtime finalist. Big Ten school. Let's see what they can do. Synchronized 2 back handsprings and full twists. Tumbling always a strong point for Ohio State. Good stunning here. Cartwheel up to arabesques. Need to get those legs all the way up. Timing a little off there on the dismounts. They should go down and then pop right back up together. Double full twists. 4 of them. Side summy there. Up to Swedish Falls perfectly together. Look at this. Just a little bit of a stumble on the left side. Should land with straight legs. But a very good start for Ohio State.
This is one of those squads that is so dominant in their community outside of the games, the football, the basketball, the volleyball. They also had 150 appearances last year in the Columbus community.
It's a busy life being a cheerleader at a big-time college, no doubt. Oh, they got a stumble in the middle. The girl with the sign that says "the" should actually be up on the shoulders of the guy behind her. It's a pretty good cover-up, to tell you the truth. But I'm sure the judges caught that.
Absolutely.
I mean, Ohio State's cheer just didn't quite have the oomph that some of these other schools have. Something they can work on for next year. Oh, a couple of misses on the stunts. Dropped a little early. Be a deduction. Kick, full twist for the basket.
This team has a unique makeup, Jeff. All seniors, all freshmen. There are no sophomores and juniors.
Not sure I've ever heard of that before.
Very interesting.
Here's their ending sequence. Good job overall. A few mistakes for Ohio State, but a good routine.
And those were the Buckeyes from the Ohio State University.
Let's take another look at those double full twisting basket tosses. They're good. Need to stretch a little more before they start twisting to get that height up there.
Ohio State with a 396. Those falls hurt them, Jeff, in the end. The Buckeyes placed overall in 6th place in the final standings. Kentucky, your national champ again, followed by Alabama and UCF. Here's how the rest of the teams placed. Chanel Wright joins us with the Wildcats.
We have back-to-back championships. I guess the dynasty is back, and we're here with senior Drew Bewley. And tell us, going into the competition, right before you hit the floor, you guys watched UCF's performance, and what was going through your mind?
You know, we were just really worried about ourselves, and we really thought about what we were going to go out there and put on the floor, and we put together our routine this year, and we all were very involved in the routine, and I felt like that we all wanted to own that routine, and it was very important to all of us, and we were just very excited to go out there ourselves and not worried about anybody else. It was all about what we wanted to do.
And what you wanted to do, obviously, is get one step above of everyone else. What did you do exactly? What do you think was part of your routine that made it that much better?
We always push ourselves to the highest level with our elite, with our baskets, with our pyramid, and just everything that we do. We always push ourselves to the highest level. So I feel like that is what makes us stand out. Whether it is the hardest thing or the easiest thing, we try to make it look the best.
All right, and make it look easy as well, including the national championship. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Charnel, thank you so much. Jeff, well-deserved another championship for Kentucky.
Well, Amy, a couple things strike me about this year's championship competition. First of all, Alabama moving up to 2nd place. Besides that, almost all the teams at the top part of the standings had almost perfect routines, just great execution and consistency.
It was certainly fun to watch. On behalf of our entire crew and my longtime partner, Jeff Webb, I'm Amy Bender. Thank you again for joining us. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. College cheerleaders and dance teams have come to the Milk House with a mission. Cal State Fullerton seeks a 4th straight Division I national championship, while the University of St. Thomas aims for 2 in a row in the Open Division. The reigning cheer champions are legendary. West Georgia and Morehead State, each with their own streak of 7.
2 starts out with standing back tucks. Little cross tumbling. Watch this pass right here. Whip back, full.
Wow.
Rewinds.
That's just tough.
Yeah, and they're just solid. No movement. Up to heel stretches, double full twisting dismount. A lot of difficulty at the beginning of the routine.
Each routine is 2.5 minutes long. It combines athletic skills, stunts, and also a cheer section.
Back handspring. Pyramid transition, a little slow right there, but very solid. Now for the cheer portion, accounts for 50% of their actual score. Nice X out. This is a very traditional sideline chant that they do each year. Now in the cheer portion, you want to do as much difficulty as you can without distracting the crowd. You want to keep the crowd into the cheer. West Georgia doing a great job. Great use of signs.
West Georgia under the direction of Scotty Brown. He's helped out by Ryan McKinnon. Great height.
Lay out full basket tosses.
What's amazing to me, Bill, is this is a freshman-heavy team. There's only 2 seniors on it.
They reloaded. They don't rebuild. And let's just go ahead and finish with full-up heel stretches.
West Georgia. Nice. Bill, you said it earlier, what makes them so good is the difficulty of their stunts. Year in and year out.
Year in, year out, and from beginning to end. Let's take a look at these rewinds. Look at that, grab around the waist, girls flip through at the top, and they just nailed it. There's no movement down bottom, solid liberties. Here they are, one of their pyramid transitions, front handspring. Girl stays nice and tight, locked out through the legs. Transition into inside stag.
Nice job by the Wolves. A perfect score would be a 400. They set the bar at 351.5. But West Georgia's in-state rival had an extra hurdle to conquer to get to the championship, as Charnel Wright discovered.
Let's do it, baby! 2 9, 10, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I'm with Stephen Westbrook right here with Columbus State University. And tell me, this has been a journey in of itself to get here. Tell me about that.
Well, it started off in Columbus at about 11:30, and what was supposed to be a 6-hour trip took about 11 hours. We ended up stopping in Worth County, and our bus driver got sick, so we had to wait till, I guess, 4:30 for our new bus driver to get there. But the people at Worth County High School were gracious enough to let us use their facilities. We stayed in their gym. We played basketball, volleyball, just stayed loose. And really, it was a good experience for the team to come together and just become more of a team than what we have been. And then finally we got back on the road and made 1 or 2 more stops. And finally at about 10:30, we made it to Orlando and got in our hotels.
Sometimes an unexpected change in plans can have a positive effect, but let's see how Columbus State handles it.
I'll tell you what, their tumbling is fantastic right here at the beginning of the routine. Real visual. Includes most of the team. Kick fulls. Wow, great height. Liberties. So far, so good. Rewind. Oh,
there's your fall.
That's it. Let's see how they can recover. Yeah, with West Georgia's performance, there is no room for mistakes.
Well, and you can feel it even within the team. They know it.
Back into it. Great way to use the signs.
Columbus State is under the direction of Jimbo Davis. Jessica Farrell helps him out with the coaching.
Jimbo's been around a long time. Great coach.
We talked earlier about West Georgia's young team. This team has no freshmen on it at all. 6 seniors on the squad.
Toss liberties. Real solid. X out pulls, great height. Good save.
Oh, the disappointment on the faces of the fans of Columbus State.
Yeah, overall, good routine, especially their stunts. Watch this toss extension all the way top, single base. No one's helping them. A lot of strength, a lot of timing. Behind them, and then go into the music portion. Love this cheer. Very traditional, slippery rock. Great use of signs, megaphones. They have good crowd coverage, spread out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nice high basket toss in the back. Oh, a little bobble there on the stunt. They recover.
Slippery Rock has been coming to the national championship since 1986. They have never placed lower than 5th.
Nice high basket toss fulls. Synchronization was a little bit off there.
Nice.
A good pyramid transition. Outside stag pyramids. Up to toss Cupies. Down a little early. That won't hurt him terribly. Just a little bit off. Synchronization much better on that basket toss sequence.
Slippery Rock University isn't enough to get past West Georgia.
Take a look at that basket, rides it up, splits, full twist, legs together, toes pointed. Great technique, good routine.
Judges give him a 346.5. It is not enough. A look at the final standings. West Georgia, again the national champ. Just 5 points separate the top 3 teams.
I'm here with Tommy Lane, and what does it mean? This is 8 in a row now. And
Pickett State, an outstanding partner stunning squad. Very solid, great technique.
Sure you want a piece of me.
Northern Kentucky won the small co-ed Division II.
Last year, 3rd place. But again, Northern Kentucky, an always strong program. Nice toss, Cupies.
This team is coached by Darren Harris. Nice job. We shift now from cheer to dance as Jenny Luer joins me. This is the open dance division. We start with the defending champs. This squad that always stands out to me. They are so synchronized, so together. It really is their strength.
And that is a testament to their coach, Alicia Anderson-Ulfers, who does a great job of drilling these girls. You can see great teams have great coaches that help them out, or captains that are great leaders to get them to this stage.
It also says a lot. This is a young program, just the 7th year. So we are underway with the open division. Another look at this St. Thomas team.
Highlighting another strength of St. Thomas, and that is their powerful ending on their turn sequences and unique landings.
A 7:14 for the University of St. Thomas. That's where we start this competition. Some highlights from some of the other squads performing here. This is the University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire.
We talked about having a strong coach helps us make a strong team. The University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire doesn't have a coach, so the captains
University out of Missouri.
An interesting fact about this team, one of their team members was hurt during the semifinals performance. They had to re-choreograph large sections of this routine, and these girls are performing their hearts out.
The standing so far, St. Thomas in front with that 7:14. Well, look who's coming up next. Orange Coast College. We're back after this.
Orange Coast is not a stranger to winning a national championship. They were the national champions in 2007. This is a team that will always bring their best face at the championships.
There's a lot of different things going on in this routine all at the same time, Jenny.
Orange Coast is known for this style where they have several different visuals all happening at the same time. If done incorrectly, this can be distracting. However, Orange Coast is very successful with it. Great leg extension out of those turns. That is a very difficult move to stop rotations and end holding your leg in the air. And and a very difficult lift into a great visual sequence. This routine is just building and building upon itself.
A lot of confidence from Orange Coast College.
Taking a look at Coast's other strength, they can dance together as a team. Great synchronization.
Well, they need better than a 7:14 to beat the University of St. Thomas. We're awaiting the judges' score for Orange Coast College. They did it, a 7:41. The new national champs, the title goes back to them after a year with St. Thomas. There is a look at the final results. The champions are celebrating backstage.
And with the Open Dancing National Champions, we're here with Leanna Bowen. And tell me, your team made it third place last year. Now, what was it about your theme this year behind your dance that put you over the top?
Well, this year, our song, it just talks about how we're fighting to get what we're striving for. And I think that our hard work and our practice and our dedication to our team has just helped us excel. And we put our hearts out in this dance, and this song really helped to bring that through. And, you know, we just gave it our all. We worked so hard, and we said we were going to put our hearts out on the floor, and I think we did that today.
That's right, putting your hearts out for the win. Thank you very much, champions.
You're welcome.
Charnel, thank you. Let's shift now to the Open Hip Hop Division. Here is Lindenwood University, third place finishers in the Open Division. Your national champs here.
Lindenwood, so synchronized, great energy in their hip hop routine.
Division I hip hop, that championship went to Delaware.
Delaware proudly wearing their school colors, the blue and gold.
More cheer competition coming up, but when we return, the Titans from Cal State Fullerton will try to add another championship trophy to their collection in Division I dance. It would be it's a couple of miles away from where we are here at Disney's Wide World of Sports. The Cal State Fullerton dance team is looking for a fourth consecutive championship. For the last 3 years, neighbor and rival Cal State Long Beach has finished in the runner-up position. That rivalry is renewed right now.
Fullerton takes the floor with a flashy costume. Definitely eye-catching from the judges' perspective. Great highlights in this dance section.
Jenny, this is a young team, just one senior. There are no juniors and 7 freshmen overall.
And this young squad has a lot to live up to. Last year, not only was this team national champions in the dance division, but hip-hop as well. Starting out with a fast turn sequence, you see a little phasing from right to left. Not as synchronized as they would have liked. Beautiful kicks controlled on the way down. That is more difficult than just bringing your leg down right away.
Cal State Fullerton.
Looking again at their turn sequence towards the end, having some synchronization problems. It could be enough to knock them out of the top spot.
We'll find out their score coming up. As the judges tally, we'll take a look at some highlights from some of the other teams in this division. This is Missouri State University out of Springfield.
Missouri State choosing music from the movie Dreamgirls. Very high energy routine, high energy choreography. Fun to watch.
North Dakota State University, the Bison out of Fargo.
These ladies try to emulate the strength and tenacity of their mascot in their dancing. This is only their second year in Division I after moving up from the Open Division. North Dakota State is coached by Katie Kowalski and Megan Wabner.
Here's a look at Cal State Fullerton's score, a 7:04. And that's how things stand at this point of the competition in Division I. We've talked so much about the rivalry between Fullerton and Long Beach. We'll see more of it when we come back.